There is, Your Honor, a preliminary matter. The Commonwealth is filing a motion to file the victim's information to the public.
Any objections to that?
So I just, as long as it's clear, it's for the public only, I motion.
Yes. There is a question that the Commonwealth is asking for $20,000 cash bail, as well as an abide by the restraining order that's in place and no abuse of the victim in the case. Just by way of background, the defendant does have an open matter that does involve the same victim. The arraignment date on that matter post-dates the date of these two new incidents. That's why the defendant or the Commonwealth is not seeking to revoke the defendant's bail in this matter. As to the facts of the new case, Your Honor, the victim in the case met with authorities and reported two incidents, both occurring in January. The first incident occurred in early January. The victim and the defendant did have a relationship for a number of years together. The victim stated that in early January, the defendant had asked her for anal sex, and she refused. He continued to beg her on this day, and she continued to say no. She stated that she always refuses anal sex, and at this time they were having consensual vaginal sex at this point, but again, she continued to refuse his advances for anal sex. At this point, on this particular date, the defendant then went into their daughter's bedroom, got some Vaseline. He applied it on his penis and attempted to put it in her anus. The victim struggled and continued to cry. She told him numerous times no. He was eventually able to penetrate her. She was finally able to get him to stop. The defendant then reported an incident that took place later on in the month, and this was in later January. The defendant had just had surgery for bladder issue. The defendant was advised by her doctors that she was not to have sex for 7 to 10 days. Approximately 7 days after the surgery, and this is late January, she was asleep in her bedroom. She awoke with the defendant on top of her, forcing himself upon her. She was on her side. She stated that her pajama bottoms were at her knees, and the defendant's penis had penetrated her vagina. She was awoken by the pain. She then pled for him to stop, telling him to stop on numerous occasions. She was screaming. He wouldn't do so. He told her that he just wanted to get off. She then elbowed him very hard, and that eventually made him stop. And those are the facts of the new case, Your Honor. As I mentioned, there is an open matter, and this defendant and this victim do have a long history. On this defendant's board of probation record, he has a total of 12 restraining orders, 10 of which involve this particular victim, one of which is currently open. And also looking at the defendant's board of probation record, he has a significant history with the court, 37 guilty convictions. He has 15 defaults on his record, 8 violations of probation, which have resulted in committed time. Several of the guilty convictions have resulted in committed time, and the extent of the domestic issues that are on his board of probation, they all revolve around this particular victim. They've been in a relationship for 17 years. They do have a daughter together, and she has now come forward on these two matters. So based on the serious nature of the facts of this case, the defendant's significant history, default history, he does already have an open matter, assault matter, dangerous weapon, intimidation of a witness that involved this same victim. The Commonwealth is asking for $20,000 cash bail, no abuse, and an abide by the restraining order that's currently in place.
I would suggest that there are some new issues of credibility problems with this confession. As Mr. Attorney has just told you, they have a 17-year relationship with a teenage daughter together. I find it troubling to have the complainant now say that she is concerned with her safety after 17 years. If you look at the history of restraining orders that my brother has suspended, every single time except one, the complainant in this case has filed for a restraining order and then not had it renewed after 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. There's 10 that my brother has referenced, one is the one, and there's only one other one. I believe it's in the 1990s that she's allowed a restraining order to go forward for a year's time. Nonetheless, she continues a 17-year, by her calculations, relationship with Mr. Betty. And was sharing that he was arraignment on the case of the Attorney King every night. They're all from Lowell together. So she's renting her residence along with Mr. Bennett while alleging that she has history that is caused her to be irritated, which strains her also, the way that she has made these allegations is very troubling because the police report that Your Honor has attached to the application for the complaint, on 3-5, she meets with the district attorney's office and she alleges a sexual assault at the end of January following her surgery. Then she meets, and that's all she says, and that's a sit-down meeting in the district attorney's office with the police officer. Of course, the defendant is held on $10 cash bail earlier, that's in February. She's certainly in a relaxed and safe environment. She says nothing about a sexual assault. Only on April 14, when she returns for a subsequent interview, at that point, she tells the district attorney that in the midst of the couple having consensual sex in January, the anal rape occurs at that point. And that's the first time she's mentioned, despite the fact that she's had a full sit-down meeting with the district attorney office 9 days later, and she says nothing about that. Towards the end of January, Mr. Getty moved out of the residence, broke up with the complainant and moved out of the residence. The February 2nd case arises out of the fact that Mr. Getty returned to the apartment that he leased along with this complainant and their daughter to get his things. The complainant at that time became angry. She accused Mr. Getty of hitting her with a chair and taking her cell phone so she couldn't call police. She was very angry that he moved out. He began seeing another woman, which the complainant was aware of. She left numerous threats and messages on his cell phone that she was going to get him. And then we see tripping out further allegations much later. And February 2nd, when the police came, those two incidents that occurred allegedly in January, she said nothing about them at that time. Mr. Getty was held, as I mentioned, originally on $1,000 cash bail. There was an issue at arraignment where the court had asked him to sign off on certain pretrial conditions that he was not immune to. And as a result, Judge Pearson raised his bail to $10,000 because of that. But originally, the appropriate bail was determined to be $1,000, as you can see from the docket. So she's had numerous opportunities to tell her story. She's declined to do so and only added to her story in a disjointed fashion, despite these daily interview upon interview, her allegations increase, despite the fact that she's had opportunities. Also, she mentions that she had some sort of medical procedure in late January. Again, however, she alleges a history of bladder problems, gynecological problems, but she makes apparently no mention to her medical doctor when she has the surgery in the end of January that there had been an anal rape earlier that month. So she's had opportunities to report her allegations and has declined to do so in a straightforward manner, very much suggesting that there are problems with her credibility given the history. The threats that she made against the certificate, I would suggest that he's held on $10,000 on the underlying case of low cash bail or personal recognizance given the credibility issues is appropriate in this case.
I count more than just I count 4 of these training orders that 3 which I think was about a year and the other one was maybe 3 months.
There are other plaintiffs, and I don't know if those are the ones that are looking at. I think other plaintiffs, but not complainant in this case. I don't have that's the record I was looking at.
Bill, $79,000 cash bail. If you're agreed by the terms of this bill, you use the next
possibly after April 18th, and speaking with the Superior Court aviation, just ask for after April 18th if possible. April 18th is fine. I'm sorry, not after, on April 18th. I have my apologies.
Another continue until 4/18/12 for Robin Bob and
Maybe also have the no abuse and contact order up there.
Is there a suggestion? All I got is transmitting restraining order